Today I'm showing you the Chainsmokers Closer feat. Halsey. So let's go. Go into your keyboard and set your tempo to 95 beats per minute. Click on the plus and add about 40 sections. You want to choose Classic Grand and go into the edit mode. Put out something. Go out. Zoom in and drag it out to 3 and go in again. And lay these chords over C2. And some bass notes. Like this. And you want to loop this, but only to 5. And you want to click here, have the reverb in the middle, and remove the treble. And add a keyboard. You want to choose Other and Clarinet. You want to click here, drag the reverb to the middle, and remove the treble and the bass. You want to have this on a lower volume and go into the edit mode and lay this melody. Zoom in. Switch this back, click on the screen, mark them all, click on the green ones, copy and paste here. Like this. And loop this to 5. And actually you want to have a little bit more reverb on this. And add a drum at 5. You want to choose House Drum Machine and go into the edit mode. Put out 2 kicks of the highest one. And you want to loop this and have this on the highest volume. And also add a keyboard. You want to choose Other and Strings Staccato. You want to have this volume in the middle and go into the edit mode. You want to put out something, go out, zoom in and drag it out to 9 and go in again. And now put out these notes over C2. Like this. And you want to loop this. And add a keyboard, choose leads, last page and retro lead. And you want to have these like this. You want to click here and remove the echo. And you want to have a little bit lower volume on this one and go into the edit mode. You want to put out something, go out, drag it out to 7 and go in again. And now put out these notes. Like this. And loop this. And now you want to go to the track view, click on loops, and drag out a float beat. And you want to cut out just a snap. That one. So not at 5, but the first line after 5. You want to split it. Split it again between 5 and 6. And remove these parts, except from this one. And you want to zoom in and make it half size. So you just get this snap. And you want to copy this snap also to the third line after 5. So you get a snap on 2 and 4 when you're counting 1, 2, 3. And you want to continue with snaps all the way to 13. like this. And you want to have the snap in the middle. And at 9 you want to add a drum, and you want to choose Deep Tech, and you want to go into the edit mode and put out 3 claps like this. You want to loop this, but only to 13, and you want to go into this one, choose Settings, Quantization, Swing, and choose Heavy Swing at the bottom. And at 12 you want to add another drum, choose Crate Digger, and you want to drag the drive like this. You want to have this volume in the middle, and you want to click here, drag the reverb to the middle and add a little bit of treble, and then go into the edit mode. Put out a clap right here. And then you want to go into 13 and put out 2 claps. And loop this. And you want to add another drum at 13, and you want to choose Classic Drum Machine. Click here and add a little bit of reverb. Go into the edit mode, put out something, go out, drag it out to double size and go in again. And put out hi-hats like this. And loop this. And go to the track view, and you want to add a keyboard. You want to choose bass and substantial kick, and have these like this. And you want to have a little bit lower volume on this one, and go into edit mode, put out something, go out, drag it out to double size and go in again. And now put out these bass notes over C2. Like this. And loop this. And now you want to go to the track view, and you want to click on loops, and you want to go down to the last one, warp speed, and drag it out. You want to cut it when the sounds end, and you want to drag it so that it stops at this clap, and have this on a very low volume. And you want to copy the warp speed, put it at 17, and it should end at 21. And you also want to add this clarinet at 13 and drag it out to 21. And you want to remove all these instruments to 21. And you want to add the piano at 21 and drag it out to 29. Copy this one again and put it at 27. And make sure it ends at 29. And at 21 you also want to add a keyboard. You want to choose pads and Hollywood strings. You want to have this volume a little bit lower and go into edit mode. Just want to put out something and go out. Zoom in and drag it out all the way to between 28 and 29 and go in again. And now I want to put out this note. And you want to drag it out all the way to the end. This note is below C3. And at 27 you want to add a drum. You want to choose trapdoor, and you want to drag the low cut somewhere around here. You want to have this volume in the middle and go into edit mode and put out snares like this. And you want to zoom in very much so you can make it 4 times smaller. Like this. You want to copy this and put it here, but go into this one, and you want to change the last one, move it to the left, like this. And you want to go to the track view, and you want to add this clap at 28 and add all the claps at 29. You want to add a warp speed and make sure it stops at the clap. And you also want to add these 3 at 29. You also want to add a hi-hat and a bass. And you also want to add a claps at 17 and at 29 and drag it out. And at 28 you want to add a melody. You want to choose bass and last page sequence bass and have these like this. And then you want to click here, add a little bit of reverb and full treble and go into edit mode and put out these 2 notes. And go in again at 29, put out something, go out, zoom in and drag it out to double size and go in again. And continue with the melody. And then you want to zoom in here, like this. Then you want to switch this back, hold your finger on the screen, mark these, click on the green ones, copy, put it at 30, but you want to change this one to here and this one to there. So now it should sound like this. And you want to loop this and go to the track view. You want to click on this, on duplicate, copy this one, put it here, but you want to go into settings on this one, click on minus and octave, and you also want to have a lower volume on this one. And you want to copy this one, put it at 12, but you want to split it at 13, so you just get one section. Remove the last parts, and you want to copy this small one, and put it at 20. And you want to remove all of these to 37. And these 3 claps are going to start at 33. And this is how it sounds like with melody. And that's about it, so thanks for watching, make sure to like and subscribe, and good luck with your song. Today I'm showing you Major Lazer, Cold Water, so let's go.